A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so I know most of you are probably gearing up to watch the second ODI between West Indies and the UAE. But I just want to talk to you a little before the game start. Couple of things. Brandon King, he did an interview after the first game, and I did not get a chance to touch on that. So as we go into the second game, I just want to talk a little bit about Brandon King because I am expecting him to get another good score. So we're going to look at that. Plus, we're going to take a look at CWI, once again launching the 5 for Fun. This is where primary school kids will get an opportunity to play some 5 over cricket. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we see some information coming out on the women's CPL. Yes, man, you're going to want to stick around to hear about that. So just give a listening ear until the end and make sure you leave a like on the video. All right, so we're going to go through Brandon King's interview first, and then I'll give you the other couple of stories. So Brandon King, he scored a magnificent century in the first game. You know, his maiden ODI century. And as we go into today's game, you know, we're expecting that Brandon King, once he plays, you know, he will get off to a good start and will hopefully get some more runs under his belt. So he did his interview and he spoke about the pitch, you know, saying that the pitch was the pitch over in that part of the world is generally slow, and you know, it was keeping low. So it was all about going out there and trying to get the job done. And I am assuming it's the same thing for today's game. He really congratulated the bowlers, saying that, you know, they did a good job to be able to reduce the UAE to a total where they didn't necessarily have to go out there and play any rash cricket. They just had to play some normal cricket shots and they were able to get across the line. So, you know, Brandon King there giving some kudos to the bowlers. He also spoke about his batting, saying that he's doing a lot of things to improve his batting. One of the reasons why he was actually, well, why we think he was moved from the middle order to the top of the innings is to, you know, give him a chance to bat in the power play there and also to save him from some of the spin bowling. He actually handled himself well in the first game, but in terms of him improving his game, you know, he alluded to the fact that he's having a lot of conversation with other players, other batsmen, having a lot of conversation with coaches, and, you know, rewatching his games and seeing where he can improve. And once he would have seen and identified those things, you know, he just goes out there and try to practice them or try to put them in practice. So obviously he's working hard and he's looking to you know, keep the steady improvement going. He also spoke about the captain, saying that, you know, he's having a lot of conversation with the captain as it relates to him opening, and, you know, Shea Hope would have given him some advice as it relates to how to go about opening the innings and how to construct an innings. So, you know, it's early days yet in his ODI career as it relates to opening. So we are hoping that this sort of form will continue once we get into the qualifiers, once we are playing other top rank team where ODI cricket is concerned. He also spoke about the new leadership, Darren Sammy and his team coming in, saying that it's a fresh start, you know, and the plan is to just go out there and to always give off their best. And, you know, there's a lot of influence coming down from the skipper and the captain. Well, from the skipper and the coach, Darren Sammy, you know, trying to get the players to see the sort of cricket or the sort of brand of cricket that they are trying to play. So, you know, according to him, the atmosphere in the camp is good and they are just trying to build towards something. You know, he also spoke about the World Cup qualifiers, saying it's all about trying to win all the games in this series and go into the qualifiers with a good momentum so that we are able to get out of the group stage and go into the final of the World Cup. So Brendan King there talking. And just the final thing that I will touch on before I move on, he also spoke about himself in this series, saying the aim is to try and score the most runs for the series, and in doing so, helping the team to secure a series victory and help to sweep the series. So that is the mindset that Brandon King has going into game 2. So there you have it, my viewers and subscribers, a little look into what King is thinking and what his thoughts on the first game and how we see the team moving forward. So shout out to Brandon King. All right, moving on now. We're going to be talking about some CPL, and I am taking this one from ESPN. So the ESPN website, they are reporting on the women's CPL. So the headline says Women's CPL 2023 expanded to 7 games. All right, so let me go down tonight now. So it says the 2023 edition of the Women's CPL will feature 7 matches as opposed to 4 in the inaugural season last year. Now the league will host the league will host, well, before we even go down to that, so 4 games they actually played last year, my viewers and subscribers. So it's good to see that the ladies are getting an opportunity to showcase their skills some more. I think it's probably better this way, because it's a possibility that other girls or other ladies will get an opportunity to play. When you're only playing 3-4 games, it's not a lot of opportunity for the ladies to play. But almost doubling that, it's a good look, my viewers. So they say so last year, the inaugural year, we had the ladies playing only 4 games. So they said the league will host will get underway on the 30th of August, with the final taking place on September the 10th in Trinidad and Tobago. So Trinidad and Tobago standing tall, getting a final, my viewers and subscribers. So they say, as was the case in last year, the sides taking part are Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders, Barbados Royals, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Now Barbados will serve as the other venue for the tournament. So Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago, those are the 2 countries that the girls will get a chance to play in. We are hoping that the teams, that we will have more teams in the near future, but as of now, that is where it is at. So they say in 2022, each side played 1 group game before TKR, led by Deandra Dutton, beat the Barbados Royals, who was captained by Haley Matthews. So, a little bit of changes there, my viewers and subscribers. So as the T20 game is growing around the world for females, it's only right that they give them an opportunity to play more cricket. And talking about more cricket, we are going to take a step down to the youngsters, because CWI, they have announced that they are partnering with the Republic Bank 5 for Fun once again. So taking this one from the CWI website, it says the Republic Bank 5 for Fun bows off with fun and enjoyment for children across St. Lucia. So let me read it a little bit here. So it says Cricket West Indies, CWI and Republic Bank have successfully launched another edition of the Republic Bank 5 for Fun Cricket, right, development program in St. Lucia. So they say in conjunction with the Ministry of Sports, this will provide an opportunity for youngsters to go and experience the game. So they say the launch, which took place on the 18th of May at the Republic Bank Limited branch, or hold on, let's say so they say children across in the primary level will get an opportunity to play 5 over cricket, and it's going to be 5 per team. So it's a 5 players per team, and they will get an opportunity to play 5 over cricket. So they say the rules are a little bit relaxed. So the youngsters are getting an opportunity to enjoy the game. So it's not only about them going out there and, trying to beat it into their head. It's all about them enjoying themselves while learning the game. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. We are going to leave it right there for now. And later on, once the West Indies and the UAE would have finished their second game, we will touch base again after. Big up on yourself.